You cannot talk about racism without talking about colonialism.
And I think it's important for us to know that past so that we could understand what systems do to us. We can understand why we are marginalized.
The question becomes, what do we do moving forward in order to bring fairness, equity of outcomes so that all can benefit?
Everyone has an opportunity to contribute, whether it's in the political sphere, whether it's in the education system, whether it's in businesses. Everyone has those opportunities to be able to go out and thrive and live wholesome lives.
In order for that to happen, there first needs to be a dismantling that occurs right here.
When we are empowering communities, we are looking out for the most marginalized and making sure that we're not over-policing them, that we're reflecting their needs in our policies.
It's really important to face the facts and confront the truth.
So often when we think of indigenization, I look to a common definition as it being the process of creating a supportive and comfortable space inside our institutions.
Indigenization is really about addressing systems. It is about correcting systemic issues that disallow us to be unapologetically Indigenous.
And it's about changing mindsets for us. It's to decolonize our own minds.
Reconciliation starts within our communities first, and then we can talk about reconciliation with the rest of Canada.
Leading change is a double-edged sword. On one hand, it is a privilege to help lead the change you wish to see.
When the majority power decides that they want a specific statute passed, it is going to pass. Now, Richard makes the point that you need to have separate voices at the table, and somehow you can influence what is being suggested as law.
Hate is rising, and what can we do collectively to ensure that love remains supreme?
Every human being is the same. Every human being needs and should give love.
You never lose when you open your hearts and you're kind and you're able to give to people.
I'd like to begin by pointing out that colonial systems, whether in Canada or elsewhere, are inextricably linked to genocide, slavery, and white supremacy.
My interactions with people from all walks of life have made it clear to me that dismantling the norms in our society and questioning hierarchical and equitable power relations that currently exist are at the core of our struggle to revolutionize our minds, spirits, and imaginative souls.
We have to start teaching our students that the inner knowledge that they have is already in the ancestors that are watching over their back.
That we literally have to change the face of the frontline workers and leaderships in the educational system.
I want to see white people and black people work and play together without the disadvantage white privilege brings to the table.
As speakers and leaders and communicators, we have to anticipate the response our words will have from others.
Ignorance may be at the very root of some of the injustices that people are visited with.
Colonialism is a public health crisis, and a public health crisis requires a public health solution.
The only way to replace an information is to replace that with a superior information.
And fortunately or unfortunately, the rest of us, those who've taken these things for granted and who hope and dream that we're still a generous country, are coming to realize that we are wrong and that we need to change our language.
We are asking all of you and the public to come alongside us and to come alongside the Congress, who has come alongside us, to send this message as loudly as possible to the government.
The steps that we take today could help build the foundation for a larger leap for ourselves or someone else, tomorrow.
The media and controlling the narrative is the most important tool we have.
Together, we can build cohesiveness in our places of play, of work, of worship. Together, my friends, we can eliminate racism and discrimination from whatever ecosystem we're a part of. Together, my friends, we can move from being non-racist to becoming anti-racist. Together, we can move from being mere allies to being complicit in the transformation of our systems, our processes, and our corporate culture.